Let's make a Birkin style leather tote bag, y'all. Hello everyone, Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with y'all today. Okay, so today's video is going to be focusing on something you can put yarn in. Yes, we will be reviewing a bag. So we will be doing a review on the do-it-yourself Babylon leather bag kit. Now this is my second time doing a review video for these bags. The first was a Kelly bag. Today we will be doing a Birkin style bag. And so basically the kit was sent to me to sew together and review. All right, let's see what's in this bag kit. Okay, so each kit comes with step-by-step tutorials and online support. The do-it-yourself kits include pre-punched leather pieces, hardware, straps, needles, thread, tools, and silk scarves. So everything you have, everything you need is in this bag. So the only thing I had to provide for myself was a lighter to burn the wax thread. Obviously, they're not going to ship a lighter in the package, but that was the only thing that I had to provide for myself last time. And so most likely I'm going to need a lighter again. But other than that, everything you need to make this bag is included in the kit. So let's talk about my bag. My bag is the large peacock blue Birkin style lychee pattern, and it has a really nice pattern on the bag, so I really like that. Also, it comes with gold hardware, and so you have options. You can choose between silver hardware or gold hardware. Also, each bag comes with white thread. However, you can make a request in your purchase, so you can actually get the matching thread, and that's what I decided to do, is to get the matching thread that comes with it. So it comes in a lot of other colors other than peacock blue. It comes in haze blue, caramel, khaki, brown, orange, red, black, and wine red. So all different types of colors, and I really like that. And so yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bag. I love my first Kelly bag, and I will leave a link to that video down below, so definitely go check that out. All right, so I did want to quickly share with you all what I am wearing. This is the Seven Sisters top, and I made an entire video about this knit top, and I will link that below as well. I'll link my Ravelry page below, which has the video link to it as well. But it is beautiful. I love wearing it. I love the color. It's so soft. And so if you would like to know more about this project, simply check out my Ravelry link below. All right, y'all, let's get started with sewing. It's about 7 days later, and I am wearing my Cumberland Tank. It is a crochet top that is designed by Alexandra Tavel of Two of Wands. Now, like everything else, I will leave my Ravelry link below, and in my Ravelry page on this top, I have the video link as well. Basically, I talked all about this tank and what I used and all that good stuff. But I can tell you that this is non-superwash merino wool. So I'm not sure, is it merino? I think it is. But see, that is why I have to direct you all to the video link, because I talked all about it. But I do know that it is a non-superwash wool. It's Drops Daisy actually. But yeah, so I will leave the information on this tank in the description box below through my Ravelry page. Okay, so let's talk about what I have finished so far. I'm keeping everything in this container. All right, so much to show you. Okay, so this is one of the handles, or one of the bag pieces. That's what it looks like. So I have sewed on both handles, or both sides of the handles, and then also I have sewed on the straps. And I've done the stitching across the top. So I've done that. And also I've done the stitching here as well. I hope you can see that really well. But I am going to insert some video clips a little bit later of me sewing these pieces. Okay, so I have this piece. And let's see. There's a side panel and there's another side panel. All right, so these are your two side panels, and a lot of times, like with these kits, the back and the front is pretty distinguishable. Usually, like, the back is lighter than the front, and this one is, but sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. But yeah, so I have stitched all of the oval holes here, and also I have stitched the top, and these are going to be your side panels, okay? Let's see what else. Don't see, y'all know I have an avalanche in a minute. Okay, I've got a table full of stuff over there. And this is a pocket. So I had to sew this pocket together. I was spoiled with my last Kelly bag because the pocket was already sewed together. But this one, I had to sew the pocket. So I've sewn all the way around, top stitch, sewed that piece together. Now the top hasn't been sewed yet because this is going to be sewed to the bag itself, and this is going to be the inside pocket. All right, also I have the bottom piece. Here's the bottom piece. Now the bottom piece is basically like when you set your bag down. Unfortunately, I personally don't like to sit my bag on the ground or the floor, but sometimes you have to. But the great thing about it is there's these grommets. And let me see if I can pull the protective covering off one of them. They're on there pretty good. Okay, well, there we go. So you see there? See here, this is gold. And it has these little rubber protective caps on it that protect your bag. And so I sewed on the little rectangle piece with the grommets on it. Really like that. And I kind of got a little spoiled on this bag because I did not have to screw the grommets in like I did with my Kelly bag. I had a screwdriver and everything, and I was screwing that in. But this time around, they did it for me. So I'm really appreciative of that. And I haven't done the stitching around the bottom yet because that's going to be stitched onto the bag. Okay, so the next piece and the most current piece I've been working on is the front of the bag. So this is the front of the bag. As you can see here, it has two hardware pieces that were already sewed on. But this hardware piece here, I am in the process of sewing it on. Right now, I've just got it held down by some positioning pins, which are included. I didn't get any this time, but I had some left over from my Kelly bag, and these are really nice to have. But yeah, so those are just being held on right there by the positioning pin, but I still need to sew them down. and I'm going to show you all how I am sewing these down. Okay, so as you can see, the handles have been stitched down, and I will tell you, overall, this is a very simple type of project to do, but sewing down the handles has been the most challenging part so far. But once I got into a rhythm of it, I had it. So of course, this is the front, and I also stitched around these oval holes as well. Okay, so the way you sew these, it's a really cool method called double stitching. And you have one piece of thread, and in that one piece of thread, you have 2 needles. You have a needle on each side, and you're basically just double stitching, going over, and that's how it's done. So I have been using the YouTube tutorial that comes along with it, and it has been extremely helpful. I've been using it every step of the way, and yeah, I've really just been enjoying it. Oh, I did want to mention, so I don't have my lighter with me, but you can use a lighter to secure the ends because this is wax thread. But if you don't want to use a lighter, you can also use glue. So you do have options on what you can do. So yeah, oh, another thing, I briefly showed this to you earlier, but it had the covering on it. But this is the strap that goes on it. Let's see here. Everything is so well packaged. I love it. Okay. So not only does it have straps so it can be handheld, but also it has a shoulder strap. So looking forward to that. And this is typically the very last thing that I will put on. So yay for that. And yeah, I've got a few other random pieces that I've got to put on. I've got this and have these. And what else do I have? Let's see. And then of course I have my scarves. It's actually 4 scarves in here, like 4 scarves. I thought it was only 2, but it's actually 4. And then I've got more random hardware, some extra leather pieces, some wiring. I have no idea where that's gonna go. I did finish 1 spool of thread, so I'm going to be starting on the 2nd spool soon. And yeah, I've got plenty of extra needles. I haven't broken any needles yet, so that's good. But yeah, so I've been really enjoying this, and I can't wait to put my little pony on here. That's going to be so cute. So yeah, I have been really enjoying this, y'all. have finally finished my bag. Let's talk about it. I have sewn on the 2 side pieces, attached the rest of the hardware, and added the front and middle straps. I added the scarves and horse embellishment. Of course, these are optional. Sewing on the bottom panel was the hardest part. My fingers hurt because I kept poking myself with the needles. Also, on the sides and bottom, I had to sew on piping and wire. It wasn't too hard, but it was tedious. The DIY kits have full grain or top grain leather exterior and polyurethane interior. The color of the leather that I received is also very accurate to the color on the website. And the gold hardware looks amazing. Each kit comes with shoulder straps and waxed upholstery thread. I really like that you don't need a sewing machine to make this bag. My bag measures 12 by 6 by 9 inches, and in centimeters, that is 30 by 15 by 23. The quality is amazing. I think that the kit would make an excellent gift. One of the cool things about this bag is the working lock and key. It would make a very fancy project bag for your knitting and crochet projects. If you want to make this bag, it is the peacock blue Birkin style leather tote bag with gold hardware in the large size. You can use the code QYB10 to get 10% off your purchase. I wanted to dress up and wear this, and so I was looking at good contrasting colors for blue, and one of the colors was orange. Also, purple was a nice contrasting color for this bag, and so I really wanted to match. I think it goes really well with the pinkish purple color here in the ribbing, but I love this bag so much. It was definitely worth all of the pricking my hands with needles. Like, y'all, I just... for whatever reason, I could not stop pricking my fingers, and my fingers were hurting. And I feel like if I would have been more careful, that wouldn't have happened. But sometimes I would just get into a rhythm. And then there were other times where, like, working with 2 knitting needles, sometimes I would put one needle down and not look where I put the other one down. And then I would get poked with it. Like, definitely keeping up with your needles is a must. But I did want to share with you all what I am wearing. So this is the Tiki top, and it is designed by Designs by Key. So I did an entire video about this top, and what I'm going to do is leave my Ravelry link below, which has a link to the video where I talked all about this. So let me know what you worked on while watching, or did you just chill? Also, let me know if you would be interested in making this bag. I will leave a link below and my coupon code as well. Definitely leave a comment. I love reading you all's comments, and please click that notification bell so you know when I am creating something new. Of course, I knit, I crochet, but I also sew. And if I remember, I think I was sewing before I was crocheting. So that was a really, really long time ago. But definitely hit that subscribe button and like the video if you did. I am trying to reach 12,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I'm definitely on my way thanks to y'all. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye. I almost lost my bag. Bye.